welcome to the Always Betting Podcast. I am your co-host, Pisky, and I am joined, as always, by whoever the guy next to me is. I don't know. Is that you, Godfather? Raise your
it's
hand
me.
if you're
Let's
in trouble.
go with this.
What's going on? Rocking the vintage gear, the vintage Banfield Group gears.
I gotta wear fucking sunglasses in my own fucking house because I'm embarrassed. My own family.
You're starting with the swearing again. We've already got in trouble with that. My mom stopped watching the podcast because you won't stop swearing. And there's a telegram going again. Let's mute that for sure. What's going on, G? What's with the shades and everything? Is it sunny up in Vaughan or what?
It's not sunny. It is not sunny. And
always sunny in Vaughan?
How do I mute this thing? Start the cheat. 1 second.
Oh, we're back, folks, after...
I'm sorry about the swearing, but we're in the swearing business.
Swearing business or embarrassment business.
Oh, now I can't hear nothing. 1 second.
4-16, folks. That's where we stand in the Circa Million football contest down in Vegas. And I dug up some stats. So we'll start with some stats, Godfather. You look ridiculous, by the way. Okay? This is ridiculous.
How you like my Calabria map? Shout out to Jay Perry, who went to Calabria and brought me back a beautiful map depiction of my people, the greatest people on this planet Earth. Forza Calabria.
Jay was just in Italy?
Yeah, he took his 92-year-old pops to go see the homeland.
Stop. I thought dad just did that.
You'll speak to him.
My dad did that with Papu in Greece this summer. Yeah.
Family above all else.
Absolutely. Christ, Jay travels a lot. Wasn't he just in Vegas too?
Well, he's a retired school administrator.
So he travels, and when you retire from the lottery corporation, you sit in front of a computer and pound bets into...
That's your fault.
Ontario websites
That's your fault.
All day long.
So if you really want me to start swearing, talk about that.
Yeah, well, the betting stuff that we've been doing has been driving me nuts lately. We talked
about... broke your computer.
My computer's broken.
Too much heat.
My computer's broken. This is miraculous. If this works, this is miraculous because, dude, I keep having internet dropping. I don't know if it's something with the browser or something. I can't log into half the sites that I use. So I'm trying to do it on my cell phone. You know how impossible that is?
It's
when you
impossible.
Have multiple outs? With multiple outs on it. No, you can't do it. You can't do it. I'm stressed out. I'm sick again. That's your fault. Because I'm pretty sure I got it from you. Pretty sure I got it from you at Antler that night.
No.
I think so.
I don't think so. You're just that's all you did at the OLG for 15 years. Get sick every 3 days. Yeah, now it's my fault.
I wasn't. Yeah, that's the office life. I'm not an office life guy. What do you think this new setup here? What do you think this new setup? I'm at the York University we work today, and they got some new phone booths.
York, you up near me?
Oh, sorry, York. No, let me rephrase that. University Avenue, not York. It has nothing to do with York.
Because if you went north of Steeles and you didn't come and pay me a visit,
yeah, no, this is nice. Brand new booths down here, because usually the ones here at University we work are like dungeon style.
Yeah, those phone booth things. Have you stopped using those? Okay, good.
No. I'm in a phone booth, but it's actually well lit.
Well, the other one looked like you were in a fucking dungeon.
Yeah, that's what I just said. The ones at University used to be like hardcore dungeon style. Bad. Like dark. Terrible. And I think they still have them down on the 3rd floor or something like that, but I'm on the 14th penthouse. What do you think?
Nice. Good for you. Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah. Okay, so I dug up some stats for us.
Oh, man, come on.
The what ifs. And now I know you're not supposed to do the what ifs in sports betting, obviously.
No, you're not. But yet, that's your go-to.
Yeah, it is.
You know what? I think this week, we are going to break the hostility record. When you pump in Godfather Hostile, I mean, the choices are going to be like fucking through the roof. I really think that.
If we would have completely went the opposite direction of every single one of the picks that we've made on this podcast, we would have been going down.
And if my aunt had wheels, she'd be a bike. What does that mean?
It's $50K USD. We'd be going to pick up a check from Jeffrey Benson down at Circa if we went complete opposite. So all of you watching this, we've been telling you to fade since week 1. If you would have listened to us, you'd be sitting pretty right now. And we can count the amount of wins that we have on one hand. There's That's 4 of them.
That's terrible. This is really angering me.
We gotta yes, keep the temperature up. We don't need to talk
about fuck all. We don't need to do that.
We won with the Jacksonville Jaguars barely. We won in overtime with the Lions. That should have been a loss. We won with the New York Giants because I was at the game. That's the only reason why we went there. And then, what was the fourth one? Oh, my God. I actually forgot the fourth one.
It was another half-point sneaker.
Yeah, do you remember who it was? God.
Patriots?
No, it was 2 weeks ago because last week another donut for everyone that's been following us. It wasn't the Houston Texans, I can tell you that.
Jags, Husband. Donut number 1.
It was the Philadelphia Eagles against the Saints, and the Eagles won on the last drive of the game. Yeah. So if any one of those 4 that I just described went the other way, we'd still be going down to Vegas to pick up a check from Jeffrey Benson for a total amount of $12,500 US.
You would. I'm not going to pick up no fucking donut.
Fine, I'll go have some fun at Circa.
You keep it. I don't want your fucking money. I don't know why you included me in this.
Why does this upset you?
Because where I'm from. Because where I'm from.
Ego. It's an ego thing.
No, it's not ego.
A lot of people.
Where I'm from, you do not celebrate failure. Ever.
You realize you just said do not failure.
Yeah, see, this has me very upset.
Oh, okay? Yeah. See, this is the problem.
No silver lining.
I made a mistake last week. I said you would rather go 54% finish right in the middle of everything than win the Brown Blazer as the booby prize. And I said $250,000. I was wrong. I misspoke. Or I don't know. Maybe they changed the rules or something. It's only 100K. It's not 250.
Good.
Okay, so that's what we're aiming for now. But dude, we don't have a choice now. We don't have a choice.
We're not. No,
we don't have a choice.
We're gonna pick like we fucking think we know something, and we're gonna get 0.
Listen, if there's someone out there that has been fading these, please reach out. Please let us know. Please let us know that you built some sort of bankroll on the back of our opposite picks, because it would make me laugh. The Godfather would be furious by the sound of it.
I don't like any of this, okay? Because there's all these smart, there's all these cutesy, smart ass people in the betting space, and
you think they're paying attention to us?
No, nobody is.
Life is way too busy.
I told you that a long time ago.
Well, we got to give a shout out to everyone that shows up weekly. There is quite a few people that do, believe it or not.
You know what? But if they're true friends and they show up because they want to listen to what you got to say,
they want to see you lose your shit.
No, well, you know what? I am a human. I am not some circus act, okay? But I get upset quite easily, and the stuff that's happened in the first 4 weeks is maddening to me.
When
it really is.
Well, I know. When the Raiders put the final touch on our donut last week, 0-5, in case anyone's joining the podcast for the first time, that's 2 donut weeks in 4 tries. Our Telegram group chat, it just blew up with the Godfather, F you, F the podcast. Like, you actually felt that. That actually hurt you.
Yes. You know why?
Did you yell out a big, did you drop a big F-bomb when it went final? Or when you knew that it was donut time?
F-bomb, like singular? anything else. My problems is because I know you. Live TV, baby. Yeah. Okay, is because I know you are in the background and you're relishing these donuts. That bothers me. You're relishing them.
It doesn't matter which direction you go. Like, obviously, you want to be on the top of the mountain, but at the bottom is just as good.
No.
Jeffrey Benson reached out and said, "What are you guys complaining about?" First of all, JB, I'm not the one complaining about anything. I think this is great. Especially
I'm the complainer here.
Especially as we keep losing. Like, this is great for content because I know he loses his shit.
Content.
And
you and this content thing, one day we're having a sit down. We're going to sit down.
Yeah, well, content. You know what? I feel like I haven't been doing enough content lately, and that's what's bothering me more than anything. It's too many distractions, too much bullshit going on. I know it's high season, but Christ.
You want good content? Turn those 0-5s into 5-0s, and those are good content. That's good content. This is not good content. This is not good content.
By the way, it's
just me being angered
all
day long.
What's tomorrow? What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's my 60th birthday. I'm an old man. 60.
60. How does? Okay, seriously. Between you and I, let's pretend nobody's watching this because no one really watches this. What is that? Does that freak you out? Because I'm still freaking about turning 40, and that was like almost 2 years ago now. So how does 60 feel?
That doesn't fucking feel good.
No.
Fast. Too fast. I remember my kids being born. I remember getting married. That was 33 years ago.
I just went for lunch at my favorite spot here near university. Oh, God, obviously I forget the name. It's just a lunch spot right on front university.
Oh, is it that little sandwich shop there?
Yeah. I have to look up that. Anyways, the owners there are really good friends like I was with Crawford. Their son is best friends with Ryan Lampard. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. He played for the Florida Panthers. He just won the Stanley Cup. So I haven't been in there in a while, and I just went in now to grab some lunch. Great lunch, by the way. Great lunch spot.
Yeah.
And we just shot the shit. I said, "So, Stanley Cup party?" And yeah, he pulled out the videos, pulled out the pictures, and fantastic. And then, so I said, I showed him some of my pictures, some of my videos, and I'm like, holy shit, that was a decade ago.
Yeah, there you go.
That was 10 years since the Chicago Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup.
Me approving vacation time while you're on the plane and stuff like that. The shit I did.
Dude,
no
10 years?
No respect. No respect.
10 years? It feels like I don't know. 2 years tops, 3.
Yeah,
10.
The time flies by. So to answer your question, 60. I didn't give a shit when I turned 30 because I was still a lion.
30 didn't bother me. 30 bothered me for a week.
It didn't bother me 40 at all. Still lots of power. I was having kids at 40.
Yeah. You didn't have time to think about it. With me, 50, with the no...
50 started, okay, whatever. I mean, okay. Now 60, I've buried a lot of people. Buried my father.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of people go. People younger than me. So don't fuck around with the 60 fucking shit with me, huh? I'm warning you ahead of time.
There's no age shaming on this podcast. There's no way because I'm feeling the heat. I don't have kids that drive me crazy.
But I
have nephews.
Listen to this.
Well, just let me finish this.
Okay, sorry. Yes.
It's different because now, like, I'm one of the only ones out of my friend circle that hasn't gone down the kid route. So completely different, man. And we noticed it last week in Cleveland when we went 5 years ago.
There's a couple of routes that you got to fucking start to. Don't let me have a sit down.
When we went to Cleveland, that was our first NFL road trip in 5 years.
Yeah.
Right. When we went to Chicago, everyone except maybe one guy was single. No kids, no marriages, nothing like that. And now 5 years later, I was the only one on the trip without kids. Crazy.
It's not.
Anyways,
crazy.
What were you going to say?
Anyway.
We should probably get started here. People are going to hang up on us.
Say? Fuck, you see, I was... Oh. Yeah, I'm 60. Don't mistake that for some sign of weakness or something, because I remember my pops when he was 60. Still couldn't.
Yeah,
approach slowly.
Yeah. No, 60. I still think there is gas left in the tank. I think into the 80s is when things start to get like
80. If you think we're still doing the podcast when I'm 80, you probably do. I know you. But anyway,
could you imagine?
Yeah.
Could you imagine 20 years from now? That would put me at 61. You know, oh God! Okay, stop. Stop.
This little Pisky Godfather journey's over 15 years already.
I know.
Okay,
I know. That's crazy.
So, and that went by like that. So, Ara salute.
Godfather
we got a lot left in the tank. And we're gonna have a Negroni tomorrow night.
Happy birthday! We got a big birthday celebration for the Godfather tomorrow. I'll be definitely on top of the social media there, taking some sneaky videos, making sure he's not paying attention, blowing out the candles.
Videos is terrible.
And just really before we get started here, 16 minutes in, people are hanging up on us, guaranteed. I went for lunch the other day. I was in the Lawrence East area of Toronto.
Oh.
Remember, our stomping grounds.
What a sad post.
For lunch when we worked at the Lottery Corporation. We dominated Lawrence East.
Oh, yeah.
We were respected men in the Lawrence East. We like to call it Shawarma Alley, and anyone that's been to Lawrence East in Toronto, you know what we're talking about. Well, Shawarma Alley has expanded by one more establishment, because in the middle of Shawarma Alley there was this place called Cosmos Agora, which was the best Greek hot table in the city, in my opinion. I've never had better. This and Agincourt Bakery for the Italian. We'd go support the Italians at Agincourt Bakery, and then 2 days a week, whatever, we'd go support the Greeks.
Go see Billy at Cosmos. Yeah, staple.
The best. Oh, what a moment. What a moment in time.
If you could get a better $5 gyro on a pita, impossible.
No, impossible. This place was the best. It was so good. And you know what, dude? I was going through our pictures, and the day before we got shut down for the pandemic at the Lottery Corporation, you, myself, and my brother went to Cosmos Agora for lunch. And there's a picture of us smiling there, and then
the world stopped.
The world changed in a big dramatic way. But yes, I went to go get a gyros, and that place is no longer there. I searched online, Reddit. People are crying on Reddit. Apparently, it's a relocation.
Yeah, well, we heard
it's not. Yeah, it's not a permanent closure, but Agincourt said the same thing, and we haven't seen them since they closed. So, yeah, broke my heart. It's some sort of halal shopping grocery store or something like that. No,
people are dying to get into Shawarma Alley, and Billy said, "I'll take that cash and bye-bye."
You know what? I was there about a year ago, and I saw Billy, and he was almost unrecognizable. Now really? I know time had gone on and stuff like that, and people change a lot as we age and shit like that, but I can't help but think that maybe there was some sort of medical something or other there. I'm making a complete assumption, you know what I mean? I have no idea, but you could tell there was a difference.
Let there be no doubt. Okay, senza salute. Without your health, you got stugats. End the story. Let's go with these picks. I don't want to do this anymore.
Okay. Okay, starting off, thanks for hanging with us for the five of you that are still here.
Fade.
Where do you want to
fade? Think of the money you would have made if you faded like we told you.
Where do you want to start, Godfather? You want to start with the best number on the board? I wrote that down.
Yes.
And I have Spank Odds open. Spank Odds, the official odds screen of the Always Betting podcast.
I love that guy. To me,
Spank.
Yes,
Spank's solid.
I just want to make a little PSA, a little public service announcement. In the utter swamp of assholes in the gambling Twitter space, he is one solid guy. I'm just
he's
end of story.
Friend of ours, and he just put out a new podcast episode. I got to listen to it because it was something about like creating content. Because I know he took a huge break on his podcast, and it was something about doing content takes you away from the things that you're good at. But I can make an argument in the other direction on that one, because I really think content is special, and I really think it takes you to places that you don't even know exist. And I am living proof of that. So, but I haven't listened to the episode yet. Anyway, Spank Odds. The promo code is always betting. It's the name of the podcast. If you want to save some money on a paid version of Spank Odds, throw it in there when you're about to make the purchase, and you'll save some money. I know a lot of you have, and helping each other out. Amazing. So the best number on the board. You want to hear it? Do we care? I've been saying this for 4 weeks. It's got us nowhere. It's got us behind everything.
Let's not move away from what's working.
Jacksonville Jaguars are 2.5 in the contest, and right now at Bookmaker they are 3 minus 115. So there's a lot of value on that 2.5. Colts, Jags. What do you think? NFC, AFC South, our favorite division. Yeah, you want to go back there?
You started that, Malocchio, in week 1 when you threw that out there, and look at what's happened, bro.
Our favorite team, the Houston Texans.
They won. They didn't
cover. Do you want to go back there? We're 0-4 with the Texans, folks.
No.
0-4.
We need to.
You're going to stop now? We're going to stop? They actually have a... Go ahead.
We need to get off the train. Sometimes I've been on the train. I've been fighting people on... I feel like I'm on Bullet Train, that movie. Like, I did the best I could. Against the Bills?
Bills got spanked last week, but that was like a massive underperformance.
Yeah.
I don't know. Gee, honestly, I'm completely lost in this
Can
thing.
I throw out one game, and I want your
we'll talk.
Your esteemed opinion on this one. Patriots pick'em. Can they win 9-6, kicking a fucking field goal with 2 seconds left? Can they do it?
There are terrible things happen in Miami. One player, no Tua, and they just suck. I guess they can't move the ball. I haven't been watching, to be honest. I am not a good partner for this.
They've been terrible, but I don't know. I'm a firm believer in kick them when they're down.
Oh, you're going to say that again? Put them in the parking lot and kick them when they're down?
I don't know. I got Patriots.
I'll take New England.
Okay. Do you like that one?
I just don't see any positives in Miami.
Yeah. What's the current line? What's the current line?
Is this the week they turn it on and burn us? Probably.
Probably, but
the line is it's still pretty much a pick 'em. Penny's using.
I thought I saw one somewhere.
One to the Patriots.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, I've been looking. Dude, I've been doing this for 4 weeks, looking into like numbers that move, and it doesn't work. It hasn't been working at all.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to start recruiting.
New England's a terrible team, though, too. So it's you think
the high school is 50 yards from my house. I am going to do next Friday. Next Friday, we're doing the podcast from outside my house. I am going to swoop down and pick random grade 9 boys that walk by my house, and they're going to give me a fucking NFL pick, and that's the way we're going to do it.
I don't think you should be using that type of language with all the P. Diddy shit that's going on right now. You're talking about going and picking up boys. What the hell's wrong with you?
I didn't say that. Okay. I don't know. How about this one?
Okay.
49ers.
49ers at home.
7 points is a
laying
lot.
7.
I know they'll probably win by 6. But
the movement is going to 7.5.
The key number.
I feel terrible just announcing any of that.
I know. Well, we've announced a lot of stuff in 4 weeks. And look at us.
How long?
We're in 14th place from the bottom. From the bottom.
Dude, we were 1 away from actually cashing in the first quarter. 1 away. And why did you get so upset at me posting that AI picture of us at Dunkin' Donuts?
I don't like, because, I don't like humiliation. You know that. Public humiliation is even worse. I don't stand for it. Do you know how many family meetings have been held because of disrespect and humiliating circumstances? We don't do it. Okay.
I'll you know what? I'll give you the San Francisco 49ers as well.
So are we going Patriot?
They're a bad team too, man. But I don't have a leg to stand on. Like, I don't know. I don't know what we're trying to do here. Patriots pick 'em. Lock it in.
49ers. -7.
-7. Okay.
Give me something.
What about... Like I said, the Jags...
You need a new laptop? I'll fucking get you a new laptop. Turn that frown upside down. God, so.
The Jags are the best number on the board. The Houston Texans are a -1 now. They used to be they're a pick 'em in the contest. What's another thing? The Chicago Bears are 3.5 in the contest. They're moving to a -4 across the board everywhere. Do we like the Bears?
I like the Bears more than I like the other two that you mentioned. I there's something about the Jags getting no me gusta.
Yeah, no shit. Trevor Lawrence has lost, 14 straight football games or something like that? Dating back to last year?
I think so, yeah.
Garbaggio.
Yeah, we've been picking them every week.
Minnesota and the Jets dead even. You want to start your Sunday off like real pissed off? Let's pick something in that game.
And that's the London game. We got a London games. They fuck teams up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know this?
You say so. Okay, so another one that is dropping, it seems. Denver's a -3 in the contest, and it looks like it's coming down a little bit. But again, not enough to warrant any type of like holy shit.
What are the Commanders at home versus the Skataki Browns?
The Commanders are -3 in the contest, and it's almost a 3.5 everywhere.
What kind of?
So if you're going with movement, the play there would be the Commanders.
Okay. Well, I had a semi-dot on that one, thinking we could discuss it. So if
the Commanders,
yes,
you started watching them because a couple of weeks ago you said I just haven't watched enough of that team. Now you've watched them.
No, I've watched them. Yes.
Okay. You like what you see? I think they're getting Eckler back. Eckler.
I like what I see in that quarterback. He's
Okay.
So
another one is the Packers are 3.5 in the contest. That's coming down as well. That's more of a 3 across the board now.
No Malik Neighbors for the Giants.
And we bet the Rams. And that's another thing. So not only are we 4-16, every time I say we've bet something, those lose too. So we're actually like 4-21. Okay? Just to let everyone know. Welcome to the recreational Always Betting podcast.
Without question. Like
no one can challenge that now. That me and you aren't recreational. You like the Seahawks.
I like the Seahawks.
Seahawks, that is up to 7 now, so that is a good number. That's 6.5. You want to take them?
I think so.
Okay. Seattle, again with your favorites, eh? You notice I'm not putting up much of a fight.
Pisk.
Okay. Seattle's minus 6.5. Okay.
With what we have not achieved, like, there's no analysis necessary. Just fucking throw 5 picks in.
Why do you think?
Shout out to Scott at Vegas Horse Player. Thank you for getting our shit picks in.
Pools. Vegas Horse Pools. You always say horse play.
Well, whatever.
You're turning into my dad. He says wrong words all the time.
There's
frustrated.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Anytime you think that's not a compliment to call me GSP?
Okay.
Okay.
So what else? What else are you feeling?
We need some dogs here for.
Okay. No, there's a big game on Sunday night. This is a birthday game special.
No.
There's a big game.
No, we're not doing it. No.
Against?
No.
Chris Parrott and the Cowgirls?
I hate them. And my family, it's my birthday tomorrow, but my family will be vacating the house for Sunday night. No, it's
a big game.
It's a no.
You take that games against them. You take personal, right? When's the last time you guys played the Cowboys? It's been a while.
5 years ago. It was
really?
A shootout and a half, but they won. So no, we're not touching that game.
Come on, let's make it extra interesting.
No,
we'll take Dallas.
No, what'd you say? No, we're going.
Okay.
We're going elsewhere.
Elsewhere.
You're not ruining my birthday.
Okay, we did see it. Okay, I don't see anything on Monday night in terms of movement. Again, you don't want me handicapping anything, folks, because good for fades, but that's about it. Dude, do we got to get the bingo machine out again? Is that what the bingo machine is way better than you and I together? Just throwing that out there.
Well, I made a big stink about it, and usually when I make a big stink about something, the forces of the universe conspire against me. Okay. Again, with these favorites, I don't know. To me, the Bears should cover.
The Bears should cover. Like I said, it's a decent number. So it's another one. The Bears and what else did we say? The Commanders. That's all favorites. But it really doesn't matter if we miraculously turn this shit around. Great.
To me, it sounds like if we go 0-5 again this week, you'd be happy.
I'm in it for the money. I don't know what you're in it for, so that's why I'm not putting up a fight.
I'm in it to embarrass myself.
I can see that. So you don't want to take nothing from London. You like the Bears. What about Baltimore, Cincy? What do you see there? Anything? The line is dead even where it is. Where the contest 2.5.
That's going to be a tight. That's going to be a very tight game.
I see Baltimore coming out of that one.
I'll take Baltimore on that one. If we had to take a game there.
Okay, so we're putting Baltimore in the parking lot with Washington.
The Bears.
And Chicago.
So out of those 3 games, you want to add somebody else? The Jags. You like the Jags?
I mean, the number. I like the number in the Jags. I don't particularly like any team. That's how I do it, man. I'm top down. I look for discrepancies in the market. Listen, I'm not a handicapper. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
My beef is not with you. My beef is that you put me on camera to do this. That's my beef. We could have been doing this, having an espresso, having a beautiful prosciutto sandwich somewhere, a veal somewhere. Would have been fantastic. Would have been an excuse to get together. But no, this is what you want. To humiliate the Godfather.
What we're doing is special. Is very special.
Special for who?
If we can continue, if we can post another donut this week, we are in good shape.
If you think I'm going to show up to do a podcast by the end of October, we're still getting donuts, you're making a huge miscalculation. I'm going to tell you straight.
Okay, let's quickly pick something. I'm overheating in this goddamn phone booth. It's boiling in here. Okay. You like Baltimore?
I think at least it's 2.5.
It's 2.5. Okay.
So
Baltimore, I think it's pronounced if you want to do it properly. Right? Shout out to Ronnie Jokes from the Lottery Corp.
How's that? I
don't know. I hope he's well too. When I was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and I was looking at all those drum sets.
Oh my God! Can you imagine that guy in there?
Oh man, he can actually play the drums though.
I've seen
him on YouTube. Yeah, this is a fellow co-worker at the Lottery Corporation, folks. Ronnie Jokes from Sault Ste. Marie. What a legend. But yeah, I hope he's doing well. I don't know. I do not miss having odd sessions. This guy, listen to this, folks. This guy would call me, right? He's in the Soo. I'm in Toronto. We'd have to match up for odd sessions. And he'd call me and start eating an apple. Ow! What are you like in Cincy? I'm like, Ron, are you eating? Like, oh, yeah, sorry. I got tied up. I was going for a walk on my break, and I just, I'm like, dude, there's nothing more rude that you can do than eat in someone's ear. Like, if I brought some celery sticks to the podcast, right, how would all you enjoy it? No. So imagine, I used to have to call the manager in the middle of the night, 10 o'clock p.m., and say, listen, dude, I can't work with this guy. This guy's eating apples during odd sessions.
And drumming.
Oh, yeah. Anytime he got nervous or didn't have an answer for me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Anyways, okay. Sorry, folks. We're making this drag on. Yeah. Okay, Baltimore's locked in. Okay. So give me Washington, Chicago, or Jacksonville. Is my mic working? Washington, Chicago, or Jacksonville?
I'm thinking just.
Oh. Okay. Or let's ride with the Steelers, baby. I think they can do it. I think they can stick it right up.
I think they could, but we're not doing it.
Why not? What do we got to lose at this point?
No. There's a thing in Calabrese called Apula, the evil eye, the Malocchio. We're not touching that game. Okay? Plus, your MO, you want donuts. We don't want to go one. We picked that. We're 1-4. No, we got 0-5. To me, it's between the Bears and Commanders. Something is just putting me off. The AFC South, you've destroyed that division for me.
Okay, so Jacksonville.
Have we gone there this week? No,
we haven't. And we're going away for Houston. So I can guarantee everyone Houston's going to cover this week because we're not touching them. Yeah, they haven't covered yet this season. They will cover this week against the Bills. That is my unofficial not going into the contest picks lock of the week.
That's good. We have to come up with something like that. So, listen, don't you want me to be the last fucking word here?
I mean, if you want me to flip this quarter that I have in my pocket.
Yeah, do that.
It's Washington or Chicago.
Since by next week the bingo machine is going to be on the fucking podcast, we might as well start fucking flipping a coin.
Okay. I actually have a coin, so we're going to do this. I'm glad everyone is really sticking around for this. This is something, huh? Don't worry, we're going to get some prop guys on the podcast for you this week. I'm going to touch base and, before the NBA starts because I noticed the preseason started today. All right. We got a $2 coin here in Canada.
Everybody knows what the coin looks like. What are
on one side there is a bear, and on the other side there is a head. So the bear is the Bears, and the other side is the Commanders. Ooh. It is the bear. Okay. Chicago Bears, last one. Wow. Wow. If people haven't given up on us yet, they have definitely given up on us after this episode. Read them back, Godfather. Give me a read back. Let's do this.
We have the coin flip polar bears -3.5.
Yes.
We have Baltimore -2.5. We
Right
have
on.
Les Patriotes pick'em.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Niners -7.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the 12th man Seahawks -6.5. Just please.
Bingo bango.
No more.
Your 5-team parlay for the week. Hit it hard, folks. We don't know what the hell we're doing. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll be back next week with more picks, losing picks, and like I said, I'm going to get these prop guys on here so we can all learn a thing or two before going into the NBA season. Signing off from Toronto and Calabria. Happy birthday to the Godfather.
Tomorrow.
Catch y'all next week.
Don't be late.